Love and Hip Hop New York. Let me give a few birthday shouts outs, darling. Keisha Kaler. She turns 34, allegedly. I say alleged because I just think she's older than that, but you know. Keisha Kaler, Gucci Mane's wife. Beautiful, beautiful woman. TV personality, game show host, and former talk show host Julie Chen. She turns 50. She's still with this sorry ass husband of hers. I don't know. John Singleton, legendary filmmaker. John Singleton turned, he would have turned 51. He passed away last year, so rest in peace to him. He's worked with everybody, darling. I see a little picture. Boys in the Hood down there. Michael Jackson's Remember the Time, Iman, Eddie Murphy. You know, what's some more movies? Higher Learning, Poetic Justice, Four Brothers, Baby Boy, Hustle and Flow. Yeah, he's bad. Thank you so much. And also, last but certainly not least, the HBIC, the queen of reality television. Before Mariah Huck, before Nene Leakes, before Tamar Braxton, who else? Before Jocelyn Hernandez, before all these girls that claim they are the queen of HBIC, the original queen of HBIC of reality television, the one and only, Tiffany Pollard. She turns 38, darling. Yes! Tiff! Legend. I will always love that woman over everybody else I just mentioned, and I love all of them. It's just all the girls. I love all these shows, but nobody touches my heart like Tiffany Pollard. I love her till the end of time, darling. Okay, let's get to the Board Dance show. Love Hip Hop New York. Jenna Ski. Thank y'all for letting me know sis' name. Jenna Ski. That's her name. Anyway, she is in the studio with Rich Dollars. They're talking, and well, she's actually rapping. She's doing her thing, and you know, Rich is trying to pressure her on you know, who she's gonna sign with, him or Pressure. And you know, Rich is actually doing a lot for her. A little later on in the episode, he actually met Rich Dollars let her meet very dominant radio personality who, you know, could definitely help change her career and stuff. And she rapped for him and stuff. And you know, Rich was just like, "Look, I'm doing this for you. Nah, you gonna give me some? Is you gonna sign with me, or you gonna sign with Pressure? Pressure ain't did nothing for you." That's because Pressure's trying to screw her, but Pressure ain't did nothing for her. And Rich was just like, "So you gonna sign with me or what?" You know, you'll probably never hear me say this again, but this is the one time where I'm on Rich Dollar side. If there's a competition thing, which the men are making it a competition thing, who's gonna sign Jenna Ski? If I had to choose one to go with, it at this point it would be Rich Dollars over Pressure. His Pressure in his whole baby mama situation is a hot mess. Child, he went over to Jennifer's, his baby mama's house, and she got on a wig that's not for her. But anyway, she looked better with darker hair. But child, she came over. He came over to the house. He been sleeping on the couch at his grandma's house or something. She won't let him in. Apparently, they had some kind of arrangement that when Pressure become established or when things pop off, that every single artist that he signs or deals with, in particular female artists, you know, will run by her, and you know, he will acknowledge her more, and I guess she will become like his business partner or something. At least that's what I'm at least that's what I'm getting. That Pressure lied to Sus and said that she was gonna be the business partner or something, and you know, she said that she missed her guy that she fell in love with in 6th grade. said that pressure's a man's pressure, lie, pressure, cheat, and all that. And there's definitely been a lot of infidelity in the past. I mean, I would imagine if you've been with somebody for 20 years, somebody gonna stray at some point. Um, Most of the time. So he didn't but lied to her and just been dicking her down for years, and making her false promises, and you know. Mm-mm. I was gonna sing a Drew Hill. Never made a promise that I can keep, but he's made many promises he can't keep. So I don't know. I don't know, Jen. She put him out, and she's over it, but she's ridiculous though. She's ridiculous. That man just trying to get the light bill up. Don't you get your big ass out of work? I'm so sick of her. She making me mad now. I'm just like, you sitting up, girl, go and work. Why? As mad as you get, y'all been here before where you possibly thought that he's been cheating on you, right? Y'all been in this place before, and I'm assuming that maybe he cheated on you in the past. So y'all been here before, so you've took him back each time. So you showing out on TV for what? You gonna take him back? You ain't gonna get out of work, is you? So anyway, let me see. Jonathan is saying they had a little scene together. They were dancing, grinding all up on each other. It's very inappropriate. So then Juju comes in looking beautiful in yellow. Juju is just a vision. She mind her business. They asked Juju a question. Juju, what you think about this? Juju, what you think about that? Juju don't know nothing, ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing. I love it. And so they just keep trying to pull Juju and stuff. Juju was just like, please leave me alone. But they ended up talking about the whole, what were they talking about? They ended up talking about the whole thing with they feel like Erica Mena is trying to set Tahiri up with Joe. They used to be together. He actually proposed to Tahiri. She said, hell no, Joe. And they went on about their business. Smart girl. And so, she feels like it's a mess with that. And did they talk about the whole Chrissy thing? I don't think so. But Sin's feeling some kind of way about that. So Sin met up with Joe. Joe is like a robot and a computer. Joe and T.I. got that whole mess. Where they think they can outsmart people with their words, and they think all the intelligent words they use cover up for the bullshit they doing. And, she was just like, I'm not the one to mess with. Don't play with me. What you doing with Sid? I'm so sorry you feel that way. I know that your feelings are involved. Mines are involved too, but what do you want me to do with that information now? All that old nigga, make you want to fight. And he said exactly what happened. He went, trying on wedding clothes and stuff for Erica's place, and Sin's just feeling some kind of way. Cynthia, do you want to get back with Joseph or what? What do you want to do exactly? Because I was under the impression that y'all weren't trying to get back together. I don't know. To be honest, when it comes to an ex, no matter how many years has passed by, you always gonna have some kind of feelings for him, just a little bit. Obviously, if your ex re-enters your life in some kind of way, it's up to you whether or not you want to do something with them or whatever. I don't think that they would go that route, but they might. Sin, just gonna damn focus on your music, get your life. I didn't even know Sin could sing until I looked at on this episode she was in the booth. Sin can actually sing a little bit. So I was like, Sin, why you ain't been? I'm fully focused on my music. Why? Because you ain't been bothered with Joe? Because you ain't with Joe? Now you focused on your music? You was all tied up with his ass, and you got to stop everything you doing just because you with Joe or with any man? Child, please. So I don't know what's going on with Sin and Joe and the whole 9 yards. It's really silly, to be honest. Safari had a scene with Erica and her ass is falling. Um, I don't know why these girls get these biggest ass in the world and they got these little stick legs. We know that's not for you. Like, we know that. But okay. You know, they met up, and Erica's still mad at Safari about him inviting Yandy. Yet she said that she don't have a problem with Yandy. But she's mad about Safari that he didn't tell her that he actually invited Yandy. When he said that he didn't invite Yandy. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. My girl, M. Mintangu, Lady JM, this is her Twitter. She said it best, because I was just like, I said on Twitter, I was like, why did Safari lie about inviting Yandy? I'm trying to understand the issue about Yandy coming. This is stupid. Explain this to us. And I actually tagged Yandy. She didn't say nothing. But my sis said, there's no issue. It's just the trend apparently to have an issue with Yandy and you get camera time. When did Erica ever have anything with Yandy? Right. Even when she moved on to better things, her and Kim Bella are just ridiculous at this point, and Safari is dumb as hell. Facts and facts and facts. And you know, it's Chrissy, as old as you are, and I mean, it's been 10 years. You still mad at Yandy over Jim Jones, a nigga that ain't been doing you right way before Yandy even became his manager. It's silly. It's silly. But anyway, Erica going off. She crying and hooping and hollering. Safari, he met up with Tahiri a little later on in the episode. And, you know, they was doing salsa dances, and Safari, old knee, you know, went out a little bit. You know, he was doing the salsa dance, and, you know, he was kind of getting it a little bit, then that knee went out a little bit. And, you know, he wants to surprise Erica at the wedding with some salsa dancing and stuff. It's cute. But Tahiri basically told him that you crazy, and, you know, you're creating an issue between Erica and Yandy. I agree and disagree. The issue is still Erica, because she's off. So there still should be no issue. You know, I mean, I guess because he lied to you, that's something, but it's not that big of a deal. He obviously lied to you because he didn't feel comfortable telling you that he wanted Erica there, because you don't like it. You don't like. I mean, Safari didn't feel comfortable with telling you, Erica. Listen, Erica, because you're watching. Safari didn't feel comfortable with telling you that he wanted Yandy at the wedding because he know for whatever reason you have a problem with Yandy. Okay? That's why he lied to you. Which is still, what could her problem be with Yandy? It don't matter. It's a storyline. Let me stop. I ain't gonna get a headache about this shit. Oh, let me see. Remy and Pap are really boring this season. It's not like they've ever brought anything to the show, in my opinion. But Remy, they're just, you know, the names and the main faces of the show. Standard couple, I guess. Remy and Pap, they're going through issues. Is it wrong that I like Pap over I like Remy? I don't like Remy, personality-wise. I think she's a fantastic artist. But I don't like Remy personality-wise. I don't. I just feel like she's mean. I feel like she don't appreciate that man the way that man should be appreciated. That's just how I feel. But anyway, he's, you know, trying to get his career back and stuff. But, you know, they done had the baby. And she's stressed out. She's going through a lot. Apparently, she's supposed to put out an album last year, but that's when she got pregnant and everything. You had to put everything on hold. Girl, bye. You should have been put out that album. Remy putting out an album now, I don't think it's going to make a difference. Not that she's not fantastic, but she is. Because she is. But, honestly, I don't think the album's going to sell. I could be wrong, but I really don't. It's too late now. But she put out, Pretty Brown Eyes with Chris Brown and the whole, disp towards Nicki Minaj and all. I mean, the album should, when the people are talking about you, that's when you drop stuff. Because people will forget like that and be on to the next thing. And now we're in this whole City Girls world, this whole Megan Thee Stallion world, this whole twerking nasty music, female rap world. So where does Remy fit into that at? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's too late, but still drop the album. I'm sure it's still gonna be a good album, but is it gonna sell? Is the thing, you know? People went on and on about that disc with Nicki Minaj, but I mean, she ain't make no money off that. So I don't know. It just boils down to: is your goal to make money, or is your goal street cred? Cause she got all the street cred in the world, but I mean, street cred don't pay the bills. I'm just saying. I don't know. What do I know? Nothing. Let me see. Safari apologized to Erica. He put out rose petals and all that silly shit, and I was just like, oh, it's annoying. Jenna Ski, she decided to go with Rich Dollars. I think that's a good thing. Rich, please don't let the girl down. Please don't let us down. This is the one time we rooting for you. You ain't in no mess this season. You cool this season. We rooting for you. Don't do that girl wrong like you do every other artist, please. Let me see. So the last scene was Jonathan, Sin Santana, and Erica. Jonathan, who's in everything, just messy. He tries to act like he not, but he is in every single drama, gossip there is. But anyway, Sin and Jonathan feels like Erica is trying to play Cupid and trying to get to Harry and Joe back together. Even if she was, if they don't want to get back together, they won't get back together. Them two grown ass people. I mean, I don't see Erica doing that. I mean, I saw her doing it a little bit when they went to the house, but I don't think it's that deep. Like, she's sitting on the phone, definitely trying to get to Harry and Joe together. If it happens naturally, it happens naturally. But Tahiri strikes me as a smart girl. She's more logical than she is emotional. So I say her and Joe end up on top of each other one night. I personally don't think that means they're going to get back together. It was just a little one night stand. I know you, you know me. We comfortable, yada yada. But I don't, I could be wrong and whatever. And people treat everybody differently. Maybe Joe would be better to Tahiri than he was to Sin. But regardless of whatever, it's up to Joe and Sin. And for Jonathan it's up to Joe and Tahiri. And for Jonathan and Sin to be talking to Erica like she's, making phone calls and talking to Tahiri in her ear while Joe's approaching her because they about to have a date and all that kind of stuff. It's not that deep. That lady pregnant and trying to figure out if Safari and Yandy messing around. She ain't got time for Joe and Tahiri. So, like I said, I could be wrong. It's just how I feel. It's just my opinion on the whole thing. It's just silly. Saying work on your music and Jonathan, work on your fragrance. Yeah. Was that it? I think that was it. But with that said, playing a little devil's advocate here. With that said, Erica is Erica. A mess. So who's to say? But ultimately it's up to them. I gotta go. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Keysworld on Instagram and Twitter. At Keysworld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Bye.